I don't really know where to start. God, that sounds so fucking cliche, but it's true. I've not done anything like this for a long time. Not that I've ever done this before. Well, not since Charlotte's dad. You don't know her. She was a friend of mine from... Never mind. I tried to listen to your favourite song. Thought it might help cement some feelings in my mind. I remember the night you first played it to me, actually. I remember it really well. Because we'd drunk 2 bottles of wine, so, you know, I'd understand if you didn't think that I could remember, but I do. It was red wine. It was always red wine, and yeah, you'd come over to my flat for you know, just one of those nights when you'd just come over for no reason, and we'd do random shit when you used to come over. Yeah. Anyway, I played Friendly Fires and you played the Wombats, but then you wanted to change things up a bit. Well, actually, there was a song you wanted to play me. Actually, insisted that I heard this song. It was your favourite, you said, and well, you even stopped Florence and the Machine for it. So I thought, oh, must be good. Anyway, you were playing it from my phone, and you wouldn't let me see it. And then you said that it was the James Blake cover and not the Joni Mitchell original. And you know how much I like James Blake. Anyway, you played it, and you closed your eyes because, well, that was the sort of thing you would do, as if closing your eyes would somehow make you take it all in. But it just made you look like a bit of a wanker, really. Anyway, your moment was only slightly ruined when you had to dash off to the bathroom to puke because you'd drunk far too much Malbec. Oh, fucking Malbec, right? Anyway, you left it playing, and well, yeah, I guess I understood why you closed your eyes. I mean, you were still a wanker, but yeah, I did it too because it felt as if the music was just kind of washing over me, like through me, like it was connecting to my blood and just hitting everything inside me along the way. Yeah, because music could do that to us. We were special, so we thought. It's silly, but it made me feel like I was the only person in the world who was listening, and he was singing it just to me. I mean, I know he wasn't. I mean, I know you like to think I had delusions of grandeur, but, well, fuck you. I like to imagine that he was. I'm allowed to do that. So yeah, I closed my eyes just like you did, and yeah, just so I could feel all that at once. Sorry, I'm gonna need this. Oh, fuck me, that is good. Sorry, I just realised I hadn't had a drink in, well, nearly a week, which is quite something these days. Cheers. You know how... No, fuck it. Let's go there. You know how you always used to say that I was more percussion and you were more piano? Because, like, I was more distraction than perception. Because we were connected. We liked to be deep like that. You know, you wanted to be Percy Bysshe Shelley and I wanted to be Byron. Well, fuck you. Because the way that song made me feel, I think maybe we were both pianos. I guess you never thought I had the capacity to be a piano, but I don't know, I lack the depth or the intuition, but you're wrong. Because I did know. I know why you were playing me that song. I knew what you were trying to say to me. So I was fucking perceptive, okay? Anyway, I can't listen to that song anymore anyway now, so... God. I don't even know who you are anymore. Who you were. Fuck. Gotta learn to say that right. Say it properly now. And yeah, I mean, yeah, I am just bloody livid, actually. And yeah, I know I probably don't have the right to be, but I'm still here and you're gone and I've got to deal with all this on my own now. When they found you, they said Kate Bush's Wuthering Heights was playing loudly over your speakers, your stupid knockoff Bose ones. That's how they found you, actually. Noise complaints from your next door neighbours. Oh my God, that weird couple who used to have sex every Thursday at 2 a.m, you know, as if there was nothing better to do. Thursday at 2 p.m, but oh my God. I mean, we used to try and listen to them by putting a glass up against your wall, so what do I know? Oh, anyway, it had played 145 times, so you can understand why they were pretty annoyed in the end, really. Just think, if they'd been really polite, or your batteries had died, you might still be there now. It's nearly 11 hours, by the way. 145 times. I looked it up, thought it might mean something. You know, like when answers come to you from the most mundane of facts. Anyway, the post-mortem said you would have passed around the 7th time it played, which is quite funny, really, because the number 7 is highly linked with spirituality and deep inward knowing. Something that I think Kate Bush possesses and something that you don't. I'm sorry, I can't believe you did it to Wuthering Heights. I mean, Heathcliff? I know you've fancied yourself as the Heathcliff type, which I suppose would make me Kathy, I guess, in your worldview. But, oh my God, I mean, I didn't even know you liked Kate Bush that much to begin with. And I certainly didn't think you'd choose that song to... Anyway, if it had to be any Kate Bush song, I thought you'd at least have chosen This Woman's Work, you know, because of that film you like, the one that makes you cry every single time. Sorry, I don't want to be angry. I don't want to be angry. I'm sorry. I guess what I wanted to tell you is that I am sorry that I couldn't be that person for you. The one that Joni wrote about. I know how much you wanted that to be the case, but it wasn't. So, do you know what I wish? I wish I was that fucking crow out there. Well, maybe not that crow, but, or any crow for that matter, but I don't know, a bird of some kind. Or no, fuck that. a fucking sea turtle. Yeah, like a big green fuck off sea turtle, right? Because like sea turtles, they don't have to deal with any of this shit. They just get to exist for millions of years and they don't hurt anyone. And they get to explore the ocean and lay their eggs upon the beach. And then they're all kind of like, hey, hey, I'm a turtle. You know, if you want me, I'll be in the sea, bitches. God. You know, I don't even think I could tell the difference between a crow and a raven. You would have known. Yeah. Because you were a fucking nerd with shit like that. Like you knew the names of all the dinosaurs in Jurassic World. I think that's the hardest thing. Knowing that I can't tell you about great movies anymore. I used to love doing that. I suppose that makes me pretty selfish, really, but it's true. I think I'm going to miss that most of all. Like the other day, right, I saw Marriage Story and I remember thinking, just as it was coming to an end, that, oh, you would have really fucking liked that. Even though you hated Scarlett Johansson, I still think you would have found some redeeming qualities in her performance and she wouldn't have ruined the whole film for you like she usually does. You'd love it anyway. Just for Laura Dern. I didn't really know him that well, Charlotte's dad, by the way. I only met him a few times. I was only 10 years old and I found the local village graveyard and I went in. I knew that he'd just died and that he was the last person they'd put in there, and so he was pretty easy to find. I don't know, I just stopped by for a chat. Thought he might want to know how Charlotte was getting on. God, I mean, I don't even believe in all that shit, you know, that the dead can hear us and their spirit lives on, yada yada. I know you do. You believe in all that shit. Yeah, you believe in God, yeah. You know, I often wondered how he'd take you. What with you being a massive fuck off gay and all. Yeah, well, I guess I'll never know now. You might though. Tell me, should I be looking up when I'm speaking to you or down? Give me a sign. Yeah, anyway, I thought he might just like to know how she was getting on and that I'd always look out for her. But I never did look out for her. Charlotte, not really. I saw her in school a bit and said hi to her a few times. She's married now, actually. So, oh, and she's a Mormon. So, good for her, I guess. She's covered. I lied to you then, just then, by the way, about, you know, about the dead being able to hear us. I think they can hear us, or at least I'm hopeful, at least. Still don't believe in God, though. You still couldn't do that to me. So, if you can hear me, I really hope you've been napping during our conversation thus far. Hasn't really got the meat, has it? The substance that you would want. This'll make you laugh, though. I was walking to the Central line the other day on my way to work and Under Pressure came on over my Spotify for the first time in ages. And all I could remember was that time at Megan Stringer's party when we took too many drugs. And we couldn't get that song out of our heads for days. And you couldn't stop dancing and I couldn't stop waving my arms around. And yeah, I guess that's just another fucking song ruined, really, isn't it? Like Wuthering Heights. Fuck. Sorry, I still do that when... I mean, I don't want to be angry with you. I mean, yeah, I am still angry, but... Oh, God. My therapist said that anger is just a cover emotion for what is really going on underneath. Yeah, I haven't seen her for a while, actually. So I guess what I really wanted to say to you is that I fucking miss you. I really miss you. And I wish you were still here and that none of this had ever happened and that you'd never told me and we could have just carried on pretending like nothing was happening. Yeah, I guess that makes me pretty selfish, but God, I should have seen what was going on underneath, all the other things. God, I would have understood, you know, I would have got it. I know you thought I was pretty heartless and that I didn't care about anybody but myself, but that's just not true. I did love you, just not in the way you wanted me to. But it was love, all the same. It just wasn't enough for you. And it should have been. You should have been enough for you. Really. And I'm sorry for the way I acted. It wasn't your fault. It wasn't anybody's fault, but what I said, well, it didn't help the situation. My mum always says that love is the answer, that love will heal us all. Well, I don't know if that's true, because you were right there in front of me. And I could have loved you. At least a reasonable amount, but no. Not in the right way. Not enough to drink you dry. Or to drink a whole fucking case of you. Or to draw maps of fucking Canada on cartoon coasters encompassing your face whilst writing beautiful words that pour out of myself for you. No. No. I didn't even cry at your funeral. I didn't cry when they told me, actually. I don't know what I felt. I didn't even feel guilty. Just a resignation of some kind. Like all the feeling just drained out of my body and it still hasn't fully returned. I still haven't cried. Makes me terrible, doesn't it? You know how my brain used to do that whirring, clicking thing like all the time? It doesn't even do that anymore. It's just this burning in my gut. That's all I feel. Just this kind of burning, this fire in my stomach, and it's rising and it's rising. And what if you were supposed to be the one and there's just something wrong with me, something missing from me? Never mind. Never mind. You know, I'd never even listened to Joni Mitchell before you. I even had a go at Mum about it. I asked her, why did you never play me Joni Mitchell when I was younger? I think I confused her slightly. I couldn't tell her it's because I'm stuck listening to her Blue album on repeat at 2 a.m, just trying to feel something again. Or at least fathom what she went through. Mum didn't have any answers for me. She just thought I was trying to be funny. Well, I'm not very funny anymore. No. I'm just stuck listening to Blue. I still have to skip a case of you when it comes on. It's too upbeat. I prefer the James Blake one. That can be your legacy. if you like.